the start of the game, they wanted to overpower us, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Then they went into a very good organization. I think after 20 minutes we came back in the game, playing our style of game, technical. We started to have more ball possession and created also some chances before halftime. I think at halftime it's 1-0 with a detail. We missed a few chances and they scored a great free kick, a direct free kick, great goal. Second half we tried playing against a well-organized team. In the beginning not too much or not enough tempo on the ball, but I think in the end we had we refound our tempo, and in the last minutes we created again some chances, although they had space to counter-attack us with the ball on the post. I think in the end two different styles of play. I can't complain about the efforts of my boys. They played 90 minutes, they played with their heart, they had all the energy in, but today the difference was a free kick, what makes the 1-0 on the board. Then I have to say my boys are all disappointed, what's normal in a big game, and we all apologize to the fans that we couldn't win today, and we assure that for the future we will bring everything back on track to keep going.
Questions?
Tell me which free kicks?
Yes, until last season.
Last season, yes, but that's last season. I count from when I'm here, I don't think we conceded a lot of free kicks. I count from the moment I came, I don't think we conceded a lot of free kicks. That's the second I remember. I think we had one in Wanza against Mbao or Alliance, I think, and this one. In 24 games. You don't have to talk about bad luck or good luck. In the end, it's always the realistic numbers. And I think if you go deep into chances, maybe we're a little bit advantaged, but in the score we're not. So I don't want to talk about bad luck, good luck. In the end, it's about numbers and what X you do or you take. And today we could not finish one of our chances. They played with one offensive midfielder, so it was one-on-one on that position. It gave them some space to counter-attack us, but in the first half they only played very deep with the centrum striker. Second half, even when we opened more, the last 15 minutes they had even more space, yes, but I don't see the problem because I think we dominated most of the first half. No, because Kanda is not a midfielder. That's how you see Kanda. I see Kanda as an offensive player. He is all round, so we try to do something in the small space to have a quicker boy. That's all. I think you ask me a question and you give the answer in one sentence. I think. If you reach there and you have the chances, what's the problem? Maybe bad luck. Scoring, I think.
Yes, very happy. By the grace of God, we won today against a very good opponent. But I want to congratulate because you cannot have a good game with only one team who is trying to play soccer. You have to be two. And we won against the next champion of Tanzania. But I want to congratulate for the points that they already got before. I know a derby, you have not to play a derby. It's like a final. You have to win the final. You have to win the derby. It's not about how well you played, how many chances you created. We touch also the post. My goalkeeper kept us in the game in the first half by 2-3 brilliant saves in a row. We also missed chances in the first half, open chances with Morrison, also another one with Chimbi. And okay, Morrison, who was a bit injured, I didn't talk about that before the game. Morrison injured himself alone at the training session the day before the game, 2 days before the game. So it was a bit short in matter of fitness. That's why we didn't see a top Morrison today, but he gave us the 3 points. He helped the team at his manner, at his way, with a wonderful free kick. For the rest, I knew very well that in the second half they will come, because it's not normal for Simba to lose. It's not normal for anybody in the derby to lose 1-0. So automatically, I know that my opponent will come on us and will open spaces. Why we regroup behind and we were proceeding in second half by counter-attack. Fortunately, we couldn't kill the game. We hit the post, we missed the last passes and all these things. Yes, finally, like I say, by the grace of God, with the help of God, a bit luck, a bit hard luck on one side. We won this derby after 4 years. I'm very happy for the board, for the sponsor of Yanga that everybody knows, for my players, for the family, also for the fans. It's true, after 4 years without a win against the biggest rival. And I'm also happy for the naysayers, because there are a lot of naysayers in our club and around our club who are talking and saying, this guy will not arrive to do that, this one will not arrive to do the job. So only look the Wikipedia, look the achievements after we talk. But again, I know Sven is certainly, and Simba is certainly a bit disappointed. It's normal, but they will win the league. So on one side they will win the league, we won the derby, we balance a bit the thing. So it's very good for Yanga to have won this derby. For the fans also, the rivalry will be there, but at the end of the day it's not a war. It's only a soccer game. Everybody has to keep fitted and grounded fitted, because it's not the war. It's a game, a soccer game. And we saw, I just hope now to go further in the cup, perhaps to win the cup. I don't know the next opponent that we will face, and I would like really to finish second of this league. And I hope that in this case everybody will be happy, because in this case, if Sven stay there, if I stay in Yanga, you will have guys, two good teams to represent Tanzania in Champions League and in Confederation Cup. That's what I wish to my opponent and to my players, and also to all the fans and all the people of Tanzania.
Questions?
Coach, congratulations this match. What's the comment about your midfield part? Do you think the part about the source to win this match?
You think what?
What's the comment about your midfield part? Do you think the part to win this match?
I changed a bit my midfield. You see, we put Faisal, Papi, and Aluna. Aluna in position number 10. Normally he play 8. Faisal is a 6. He play 8 last game. It's only his 4th game. I think we knew very well that the tactic of Simba is for the wingers to overload the midfield. Francis Kahata also on the other wing. They had Mickey Son who was playing overloading the midfield. I stay on. Okay, they give us problem, but we resist it well. We defend it well. Now, like I said, we proceeded by counter-attack. Is why I asked Shimbi not to go too high, to make pressure like I'm doing normally. Normally I'm playing high block and putting pressure high. It's not the same opponent that we were facing. It's why I asked the block to drop a bit and Shimbi to come compact in the block. He wanted also to be substituted, but I couldn't anymore, because there was 2-3 different players who had a bit pain or starting to cramp. So that's why I didn't substitute Shimbi.
How do you compare the Simba Yanga game to other games you coach in Africa? The passion of the fans, the atmosphere. How do you deal with all this? What do you think of it?
It was great, but do you know my CV? Do you know where I've coached before? So I made so many derby, you know. When you are in Vita Club, it's 95,000 people who are like here 2-3 hours before the stadium. You play Vita Club DCMP, Vita Club TP Mazembe. In Rwanda, you have APR against Rayon Sport, the same, but not 100,000. You have 40,000 people. When you play in Sudan, Amelek, Al Hilal, Coach Melek, you know, it's the same thing, 50,000 people. No, the atmosphere was great. It's the same in Kenya when I was at Leopard against Gor Mahia. You know, atmosphere was great. The rivalry is still there. It's, you know, football without fans is not soccer. You know, I came from Egypt. I always say, for me, and you see now in the Champions League what's happening, huh? The 4 leagues who are qualifying the Champions League are coming from where? North Africa. Yes, the 4 leagues, 4 teams. The best leagues for me in Africa are Egypt, South Africa, and the part of Morocco and all these things. We have to be realistic on that. But for the rest, I see a great atmosphere here, and I'm happy for our fans. We won the derby, but for me, you know, I'm used to derby, so. But I'm happy for the fans. 4 years, I think for them, they can drink a big glass tonight.
A question?
Two there. Come, I don't hear. Come, because these people are shouting. Bernard Moisson. They don't have a microphone. The people are shouting there. No. Injury. I told you I didn't speak about that before. Injury, not yesterday, but before yesterday, alone in the training. I knew my physio did his best. He took the pain, I can say half down or 3/4 down, but I knew very well he couldn't afford 90 minutes. So no, it was not tactical, it was a matter of injury. I think I don't know, because next game is on the 12th. I don't know if he will be able to play. These people, what he wants? I can hear, come. It's terrible. I don't know.
One question in there and one question.
Can you speak loudly?
I did say everything is clear now. Yanga fans are giving results. One question, and the now
I didn't.
We didn't hear you. Speak loudly. Absence of David Moringa.
Moringa, well, you want to talk about the people that are not there. You know, it's better not to talk about them. The rules of FIFA is 18 players on the team sheet. I cannot put 20, 25.
Coach, congratulations for the win.
Thank you. I see now you're a fan of Simba.
Coach, I was asking, like, is it the number of derbies that you once coached or just a help of today's derby?
I didn't hear
The
everything.
number of derbies that you once coached, was it a help of today's win?
The number of chances?
Les précédents matchs en derby, ce que tu as gagné, est-ce que ça vous
The number
a
of
aidé
derbies
aujourd'hui?
that you once coached, was it a help on today's win? Because you know how to play the derby.
We know how to play. I know how to play the derby. Yes, true. But that's my experience only. I'm not playing. I'm just a coach, you know. The matter of at the end of the day is the decision. Decision is in the ball is in the court of the player. So that M will decide. You know, we can put any plan of play in place. If the players didn't stick to it, then it's finished. Yes, perhaps. I don't know. For Sven, perhaps a bit more experience in the derby because he coached 2 national teams, so it's a bit different than a team. But for the rest,